and Fletcher Brown with another artist video blog here at kicks96country.com and on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/kicks96country. Please welcome for the very first time to Kicks 96 Country, all the way from the great state of Texas. Please welcome Adysen Malek. How are you, Adysen?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
You're one of my favorite artists. Not that I've been a fan of yours for a long time, but I say that you're one of my favorite artist types because you come out of the world that I came out of. Mm-hmm. You came out of the world of theater.
Yes.
Right? So that means that you probably have some really wild, amazing stage presence, and you do a lot of really,
I love it.
A lot of fan service on stage when you perform. So, but let's talk a little bit about like a theater kid growing up in Texas. What part of Texas? Edna?
South Texas, about 2 hours south of Houston, small town, Edna, yes.
Okay. So when I think South Texas, I think like, was it San Antonio that's down there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I think. I've never been to San Antonio, but I think South Texas.
I moved to San Antonio for a year. That's where I studied theater.
Oh,
for
okay.
a year. Yeah.
All right. So, well, talk to us then about, you grew up in Texas. There's a lot of great music in Texas, and obviously a lot of it is country music. I mean, we got like ZZ Top and stuff come out of Texas, but there's a lot of great country music in Texas. So growing up, what were your Texas influences?
You know, to be honest, there was not a lot of music in my area of Texas. I didn't grow up listening to country music. I did not. I played, my first gig was behind Whataburger. And so that was
That's
awesome. I played with my ukulele and just kind of played some, I honestly listened to more pop and Kelly Clarkson, Sarah Bareilles, a lot of what my mama would listen to, but my family never really didn't listen to the country music.
Really?
As Texans, I know, it's crazy.
Well, what was it then about country as a genre, as a format that drew you?
You know, so then I moved. It's my junior year of high school. I was like, I got my driver's license and moved away by myself and lived with the host family so I could study theater. And while I was up there, I was, you know, really, I mean, all my classes were just theater. I was barely even taking any core classes for school. So it was just really living in that world rather than just community theater back home, which is what I was used to. And while I was doing it, I was like, I really miss my family. I really miss being back home. I took being in a small town for granted, now living in the city. And that's when I fell in love with songwriting. And a lot of my songwriting was country, even though I didn't listen to country.
You didn't do that on
music.
purpose. It just sort of...
It just kind of... And then I started missing my dad.
Country
so
lives in all of us. I've been telling you that for years. It lives in all of us, all right? Country and the blues, I mean, those are two really roots American genres, and it lives in us all.
And Chris Stapleton was the first artist I listened to on my dad's playlist.
Good for you.
He's so good.
So then... You were on this track. You were obviously serious about your theater track, right? You moved out. You go live with a host family. You're studying theater. You're being offered scholarships.
Yes.
Theater scholarships.
Yeah.
But you said no. I'm going to go pursue this other thing that I've never done before, ever.
My dad was like, oh, so we're going to say no to all the scholarships.
I mean, well, you have to, like you said, you didn't grow up really with country and your family wasn't really a country family as far as the music goes. How did everybody around you react when you were like, yes, all this stuff that I've been for the last, my entire life, I am now going to be this other thing. How did everybody react to that?
Man, so I decided I was going to go to college in Nashville at Belmont University.
Okay.
It was a commercial music program, and it's very expensive. So my dad was like, you sure you want to do this and say no to all those scholarships? But you know, the thing that really ties everything together was just that I love singing. Any type of style of music was singing. So whenever I was like, hey, I kind of want to just start, I started showing him some of the songs I'd been writing when I actually moved back home for my senior year of high school. And they were like, Adysen, this is like really special. This is really awesome. Like, we would love for you to go to Nashville, because they had never seen that side of me. And the theater part of it kind of was tied into my songwriting because I was telling stories. So they were kind of like, okay, let's do it. But singing was what tied it all together.
Okay. And songwriting, you did say that you had started songwriting, and that's kind of, you just kind of organically fell into country. So you got a single out now, White Dress Direction. All right, which I had to listen to like 3 different times just to make sure that I was hearing what I thought I was hearing. And I'm like, okay, obviously with a name like White Dress Direction, you're thinking wedding, but I think this song would probably surprise you as far as its content. So now, is that one that you wrote, or did you co-write that with some songwriters in Nashville? Where'd that story come from?
I co-wrote it with Scott Barrier, Jessica Nixon, and Michael Sefier, actually.
Okay.
And we just had a write scheduled that day. Scott, one of the writers on the song, he has such a cool way of spinning ideas. He has another song that we wrote called Break Upgrade and For the Whiskey. And like, it's all these cool titles. And we were like, White Dress Direction? I've never heard anything like that before, so he wrote it, and then a week later, cut it in the studio.
Yeah, but I mean, it's one of those. It kind of subverts your expectation a little bit. The first verse is about like she's on a second date with this guy and he proposes, and I'm like, wait, what? Did I just hear that right?
What?
Wait, what?
And it happens. It does happen.
Really? Does that ever? No, it doesn't.
Happened to me. So White Dress Direction is like almost hey, maybe let's not stay with that person for 3 years after that first red flag.
Well, maybe it should be red flag direction. I don't know, but I mean, it's a fun song, and it's got some tempo, and it's got some real good. It's got flair, strong vocals.
Thank you.
Is this now? This is your debut country single, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this is your first time, your first foray out into the world of country radio with this single. Is this part of a larger album, or is this just the first in an album that you're still putting together?
Yeah, it's going to be part of a larger album. We're actually going to cut 2 more songs that we weren't planning on cutting. We wrote this song about Landman, actually.
The TV show?
Yes, a Landman song. It's called Boomtown. So we're going to go in the studio and cut it. And so the album is still kind of coming together, but it'll be a part of probably like a what number is that? 14-song album.
Okay.
Coming up, yeah.
Well, your home state of Texas, which by the way I love Texas. You mentioned Houston. I love Houston. I love Houston. Texas has, if you're not aware of this, Texas has its own music scene. It really does rival Nashville. It absolutely has its own music scene, and it has its own chart. And Texas tends to recognize Texas artists, and you just got some kind of Texas honor, like you're being like nominated or won something.
I'm nominated for New Female Vocalist of the Year, and my mind is blown. And I get to perform. There is a show called Future Faces, and 8 different artists are going to compete before the award show, and whoever wins gets to play at the award show.
Okay.
And I get to be on stage with some of these incredible artists I followed for years.
When will we find out if you won this?
Oh, I guess that night. It's crowd voted, so everyone will have like a little slip of paper, and then they'll check off.
When will that be though?
March 21st.
Oh, so we got to check back with you real soon.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure we get back in touch with Adysen to see if she won that. We're going to follow that. We're going to make sure that you win that. Can we vote up here, or do you have? We can vote up here.
Y'all can
where
vote.
Where do they go to vote?
You can go to t3rtrrma.com. And there's a link that you can click to vote.
All right. So if you're watching this before March 2026, you got time. Go vote.
You do.
All right. So Adysen, the single is White Dress Direction. It's charting now on country radio. If folks are listening to your story and they think you're cool and they want to learn more about you, where do they find you on the internet?
They can find me at Adysen Malek Music, ADYSENMALEK, and then at my website, AdysenMalekMusic.com.
And of course, all the socials are there. Look for a live performance from Adysen elsewhere here on our YouTube channel. Thanks so much for coming up and visiting us.
Thank you for having me. This is a really great studio and a great interview.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I cleaned it up just yesterday. We will hopefully see you again here really, really soon. And good luck with that award. And thank you all for being here. We'll see you next time on another artist video blog, Kicks96country.com.
Oh no, slow your roll. We won't be first hands dancing down a slip.